Welcome back to Phakisa Freeway and the Bridgestone Challenge out on circuit at the moment. Ready to go and give us some entertainment of the two-wheel variety at a circuit that was purpose-built for motorcycle racing. Nice helmet. That's a Magoo issue, I think, on that era. Looking forward to the action in this one, though, Rob. There's a couple of usual contenders and a couple of new guys who have made their way into the Bridgestone Challenge. But needless to say, Nicholas Gertenbach and Nassif Wadvala could be the guys at the front end of this little battle.
Not a good start there from our naked man. That is Joe Herbeck on the MV Augusta. And not a good start there for bike number 34. That's a beautifully prepared Pepsi Yamaha R6 there further on the field. But look at this out front already. It's getting a bit tasty. It's pushed wide there. And off circuit did very well to hold on to that. Trying to see which rider that is. I can't make out the number there, but it is Gertenbach and Wadvala and Ian Thomas. I think he was the rider that was pushed out. And Joe Herbeck trying to come back after that not so good start and challenge the men with the fully fared bikes. And you can see Joe Herbeck on that MV Augusta naked bike. Must be a handful around the Phakisa circuit because it's very light on the front end of that MV Augusta, and it's got a lot of horsepower. As all 19 bikes now come filtering through, you can see all the way down the field there's great racing. Reino Kruger, Jens Venter, Martin van Jaarsveld, Peter Botts Jr. and Steven Slaybush. They're battling for a top 10 or top 15 position as we go on board here with our Milwaukee lady rider. It's Anya Sudan coming into Mchini 1 now. Great corner speed there from our lady rider as she gets the drive onto the back straight for the first time.
And you can see fighting for a top 10 honour as well, and for the lead of Class B, so doing a great job out there on that little R6. Speaking of that R6 that was stuck on the line, if it had been a Suzuki, it might have gone, hey? It was supposed to be a Pepsi Suzuki, not a Pepsi Yamaha.
Yeah, Kevin Schwann's looking at that and thinking, you've got the paint job right, just the motorcycle a little bit wrong. As here we go, it looks like that is one of our BMW riders, that's Dion De Beer, around the outside on the No Rules racing bike. And great, he looks like he's starting with another stablemate there, Peter Botts Sr. on the second of the No Rules racing BMW. Oh, a massive crash. That is a massive crash here at Phakisa Raceway. The fastest part of the circuit at the back end of the circuit, and that is
Zadie Williams.
It's Zadie Williams.
And looks like Kevin Schwantz has crashed out on his Ridgeway Race Bar R6. Red flag is out, unfortunately. That means a restart now. Brad Absol is the man down. And lady down on the start. Mohopi getting it all wrong there on the ZX10, and the lady rider crashes out right on the start line for the restart.
Looks like the rear tire just got spun up, maybe on some or one of the white lines or something, and it just spun out and it flicked her to the right end of the circuit. You could see there, and down she goes. Very lucky not to be collided by any of the other riders. You can see there was I can't see which bike that is that had to come to a dead standstill, but racing action is still underway here. And through all the chaos, it looks like it is our naked man Joe Herbeck up there in the podium position, dicing with Ian Thomas, Nassif Wadvala. Great to see him up there. But the man they're all trying to catch is bike number 9. That's Nicholas Gertenbach out on the West Side Motorcycles Honda CBR.
Doing a good job there on that HRC machine, so keeping it real at the front. But these four now starting to get away from the rest of the field. Just behind them, Peter Boerus Jr. Rider stuck on the sideline there. Looks like it might be Chris Kruger. And his ZX10 pulling to the sideline, and don't think he's going to be making it any further than that. And you can see a nice ride there coming out of Martin van Jaarsveld. And just behind him there, Peter Boerus Jr. having a good run too.
Through the fastest part of the circuit now. This is where we saw the accident. Ian Thomas on the little ZX6 trying to do everything he can to catch the two big thousands just ahead of him. But at the same time, he's got to defend from the naked bike of Joe Herbeck behind him. Getting good drive now coming into the final turn. I don't think he's close enough to make a move on the inside. Did try and fake it there. And he's going to really just line up a move here, maybe into the fast sections of the circuit where he can get close to the 1000cc bikes. But it is Gertenbach who's pulled away now. Herbeck trying to make a move on the inside, and Thomas on the inside there trying. Oh, it doesn't make it stick there. But this battle now really heating up.
Now, great to see as they come in amongst the back markers. Lisa De Beer at the back, second of our lady riders. You can see Henny having a good run on the Four Ways Flyer ZX10. He has got Reino Kruger all over the back of him, and Kruger is actually starting to close in on the back end of Henny Swanepoel. So a nice little battle there for the top 10 honours.
Here we go once again. Where can Ian Thomas make that move? He gets great drive on that little ZX6. He's going around the outside. There's no space there. Will he do it on the brakes now going into the boot section? No, not close enough there. So coming now, he's really got to start thinking about this. But like you said before, Greg, it's so hard when you're trying to attack the rider ahead of you and you've got someone on your tail, so you've got to defend as well. This is a good dice now between Anya Sudan and Dion De Beer. That's another 600 versus 1000cc battle.
Just picked up on Edwin Smith pushing his motorcycle to the sideline as the checkered flag is about to come out for the West Side Motorcycle Man. Great ride there from Gertenbach. He takes the victory, wins out over Nassif Wadvala. First of the Masters there in third place is Ian Thomas. A great ride from him, and nice to see that we've got a big mix of motorcycles in the front end of this Bridgestone Challenge. Here's our leader and the winner, Gertenbach.
Had a decent start of the line for once. Went into turn 2 second, followed around, got into the lead, and then just put my head down and waited for the flag.